Salutations, this is Gremdevel, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We are Gremdevel, the champion of chaos. We haven't been training our invocations up, but I think we're going to probably start doing that a little more soon. But we have a manual of evocations, so we're getting our evocations up real fast. That cost is pretty low for us right now. And we're training a little more fighting and armor, just for a little bit more. But then I think we might do a little more spell casting. Although, you know, I mentioned, I think last time, that we should train more spell casting, necromancy, and earth magic so that we can get our Bordnir's Vile Clutch online a little better. But actually, I think training more armor might be the best thing for that. Maybe. So we might do a little of that. We might do a little of both. We're going to continue training armor. Okay, so the other thing, we finished Vaults 1, but I was kind of thinking, you know, there are kind of two ways you can go after you get your first two runes. One is Vaults 1 through 4. The other thing that sometimes makes sense is Elf. And Elf is more appealing if you're in need of loot, because Elf has some pretty good loot. Vault also has good loot at Vaults 5, but we're not going to go to Vaults 5 yet. So let's take a look at what we have, because our helmet is +0, our gloves are +0, our boots are +0. We're wearing a regular amulet of the acrobat. Our rings are okay, but nothing to write home about. I think we could use some new loot. Plus, I think we're pretty survivable, knock on wood, in Elf because we have good resistances. And I think we're going to have good offense against them with our Unleashed Destruction. So I would like to pause, put a pin in Vaults, and go to the Elven Halls. Let's do it. Let's check it out. Let's see how we do. Building the Elven Halls. Oh, an interdimensional caravan has stopped on this level and set up a bazaar. Hurry and find its entrance before they move on. Well, is it worth reading a scroll of Revelation? We have a bunch, so I think yes. Okay, it seems like it's right here. That's the only yellow dot I see, and I think that's it's pretty easy to get to. We'll probably want to drop some things before we go in, but let's see if we can make it. Oh, you're an archer, huh? Well, let's just go ahead and unleash destruction. Actually, maybe we're better off running towards you. Okay, we've reached level 20. You know what? People are casting spells at us. Repel missiles, confused, only 2%. Want to kill the... Come on. Okay. When we hit, we're doing well. Okay. That's fine. The reason I'm not using Unleashed Destruction a ton right now is because we don't want to wait a long time, because the bazaar will go away. There was a shout. The Elf Zephyrmancer shouts. Bunch of yelling. Let's back up a little bit. Oh. I don't love that. Smash. How do you work? You heal other. Let's just kill you. Good. Oh, you're a shapeshifter. That. Ooh. Oh, we got pushed back. The Annihilator. You know what? I feel like there are a lot of elves at the beginning here. What if I do this? That wasn't as effective as I... Alright, that's too much. We're gonna Infernal Legion. Okay. Yeah, just go up this way. Here's the bazaar. I just really wanted to get to it. Let's drop some things. drop the throwing net. Actually, to drop the throwing net, because I only have one. Drop the ring of protection. We're going to drop a bunch of stuff because we're just going to go on a little buying spree. Drop also the plate mail because we have a ring of flight. Drop the scrolls of poison. Drop the scroll of brand weapon. Drop the potions of mutation. Drop the potions of magic for now. Same with the potions of brilliance for now. We're just looking for slots. Drop the scroll of butterflies for now. Drop the ring of corrosion for now. We'll pick it back up. Drop the Chiari tip darts for now. We're dropping a lot. And the ring of protection from fire. Alright, we just dropped a lot of stuff. We got a bunch of slots. I don't know how much gold we have. Probably not a ton. Yeah, we really don't have a lot of gold. Because we spent it all on a book of evocations. But let's see. Oh, Spriggan is here. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find much here because we don't have a lot of gold. So there's not going to be a lot that we can buy. There's a manual of short blades, which again we can't afford, but interesting. Slimy helmet, we can't afford it. If we could afford it, that would be something good. We can't even afford the pair of glowing gloves, because that could be good too. Do we sense a monster nearby? Just a Spriggan. Alright, so yeah, I mean, it makes sense that we don't have any gold, so we can't afford anything. We can barely just not afford. I kind of wish we could afford the glowing gloves at least, then or the slimy helmet. Then I'd feel like it was worth it. But we're just a little gold shy. So what are you gonna do? And I don't think we care about any books. So it's, you know, interesting that we got here, I guess. But I should have realized that we wouldn't be able to afford anything here. I shouldn't have, like, beelined for it. It's fine. Not a big deal. Let's pick some things back up. I'll pick most of the things up, actually. Yeah. Why not? Ah. Okay. Well, that was a fun beginning to Elf. Let's auto-explore. Whoops. Scale mail fire resistance. Oh, now we have 300 gold. Okay. Yeah, destruction will be good here now that we're not in a rush. Oh, hi. I think we can just smash this heavy battle axe. Okay. These glaives, yeah, they have a lot of resistances, these weapons. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to wait like 300 turns. That was Case of Cud. I was hitting 5 instead of dot, because 5 is weight in Case of Cud, and I messed up. Let's just smash you. Smash you. There we go. Okay, Auto Explorer. Sword of Protection should be fine. Yeah. Hey, Thermic Dynamo. I think you're okay too. We have resistances, but we have both cold and fire resistance, so this is okay. You can't be hurt by either of those things, so I think the thing to do is to just smash you with our weapon. Not a big problem. Hey, Archer. Boom. Back up. Yeah, they all turn invisible. Okay. Let's keep backing up. Maybe I should keep running away. No, we're okay. Are you... Okay. Smashed. Okay. We're good. Nice. Dead. Immediately dead. That didn't quite work. Pyromancers should be particularly affected by our Unleashed Destruction. Where are these orcs coming from? Scroll of Identify. Okay. Okay, that was easy. Feeling alright so far. Although I can see how things could get scary quickly. And when we get to Elf 3 and we fight, like, the whole mass, these have infinite RF and RC. I can see how, like... We'll definitely want a Legion. See how that goes. Okay. A lot of weapons here, which we generally don't care about, but... Scroll of Immolation. You'll be fine to bash. Oh, hey, Azrael. I can't actually go over to you. Oh, yeah, you can hurl damnation, call down damnation. You do have susceptibility to cold, so that is a thing. But I don't think we have to let you out. Is there anything in there we care about? Maybe not. So I'm going to ignore you for now. We're going to run up here so that these things don't step on the alarm, although they may anyway. I don't love this. We're not taking a lot of damage yet. I'm doing a pretty good job smashing. Things are getting a little uncomfortable. All right, there. Let's get you. All right, that was better. Okay. I'm just going to back up here. All right, I want to get you. All right, now we're okay. There's a lot of fire guys, a lot of pyromancers. I'm feeling a little nervous. Deep Elf Knight. I think this is okay. I realize that we could be using our orb, but at this point our shield has so much. It's giving us so much that I don't think, you know, if we had a ring of See Invisible, that'd be one thing, but it's just easier to smash what's invisible. And maybe that means I should drop the Orb of Light. Alright, we're done exploring, but is there anything here? These Elf Blade Masters. You've got, ooh, a +11 double sword and a +0 double sword. The +11 double sword of Res Nullius has Drain and also drains when unequipped. our poison, will, and strength +6. It's a very nice sword. Not quite as good as Zealotry, I think, although close. Very close. And then this one here, a +5 double sword. These things are scary. Are they guarding something? Like, what's the... I guess the incentive is that you would get their weapons. But I think I don't really want to mess with them right now. We could Legion and attack everything, but that's a lot of scary stuff. And we don't care about any of their loot. I mean, what does Azrael have? Yeah, Scimitar Flaming. I think we're okay. I think we want... Maybe we'll attack them later, but after we get the elf loot. Alright, so down to elf 2. Okay. More Wands of Paralysis. Let's take a look at our skills. Actually, yeah, we're just doing evocations now. Let's change that. I will get... Maybe let me get one more level of Necromancy. One more level of Earth Magic. And that's it for that. And then we'll turn Invocations back on. We're going to turn Armor back on. And Armor, we're going to turn on for a while here. And you know what? At a certain point, we may actually want to turn on more Maces and Flails. Just to get a little more damage with it. It's not going to improve our min delay, but it will improve our damage. And that's not a bad thing. Okay. 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 Let's get to the stairs. All right. I don't think you're susceptible to RC. Yeah, not really. Come to me. You're draining us. Okay. A little bit. Yeah, let's get in this corridor. Oh, man. A lot of these things aren't hurt by our Unleashed Destruction. Or they could be. All right, let's get to the stairs. Let's get on the stairs. Bring a couple. Ooh. A couple up. You know what? Why? Let's stop. The Archer's a little scary. The Death Mage here is doing Vampiric Draining, Bolt of Draining. Let's use some of our evocations. I got a little too... We could use the Sack of Spiders. Polymorph. Still not great. Mind Burst. What about Light? Yeah, let's do Light on you. That did not help. Let's do it again. All right, that's good. You're blinded. Let's use this opportunity to run away. Close that door. Maybe drink a heal wounds. Are you gonna come? All right. We are getting away. Let's just go down here. All right. We didn't really get away, but I think we can. I think we can get back to our stairs and just get healed up. Okay. And now we can use Unleashed Destruction. No problem. I think. Gee whiz. Okay. All right, to the downstairs. Actually, let's go to a different downstairs. Okay. Here are the other two downstairs. Or the other, yeah. Blood, Ignite Poison, Summon Hydra. Just for normal boots. Alright, there's an up. Now, theoretically, this hatch could lead to, like, where Azrael is, which could be scary. Hi. It's a decent ring. It does have int -5, which we are trying to get spells online, so that's probably not the wisest choice. Okay. Alright, got you. Oh, I'm on fire. Zephyrmancer. Alright, got you. Close the door. Interesting. Alright, maybe we should go back to the other stairs. Clearance sale. I guess these are cheap, but we don't care. Alright, they kind of cleared out. There we go. Dead. An earth elemental comes into view. Oh, I see it. Alright, let's go up the stairs. Come back down. Smash. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to wait 100 turns. Dead. Let's see how we do here. Alright, you're dead too. Nice. These daggers do hurt. Let's not attack more than 2 at a time. How about that? Okay. What are all these weapons doing here? I guess is the weapon hall down here? Yeah, the weapon hall is here. We're not going to open this weapon hall either. We don't really have a good incentive to do that. I think we're not going to do that. We've got a great weapon. We don't really need to explore other options. Petrify and Metabolic and Glaciation. Bornir's Vile Clutch is down to 34%. What armor am I wearing? We're wearing the scale mail. Yeah. Okay. All right, and let's now go down to Elf 3. Let's check all the downstairs. Okay, this is just the other side of the room. And the last one. Aha. Nice. Oh, hi, Deep Elf Sorcerer. You can banish. And there's a 5% chance, which is a higher chance than I want. Forget the Ring of Slaying for a second. Gonna do more willpower. Alright, now you don't really have a chance. You can still damnate us. Annihilator. You just do a lot of damage. Alright, let's go up and heal. I think this must be close to the end vault here. You're new. I don't know what these Hoarfrost cannons are. Hoarfrost bullets, 3d12 over 24. Interesting. Each shot fired will deplete the cannon's remaining durability. If it survives to 5 times, the final shot will fragment to hit all enemies around the primary target. Okay. I don't love that. Let's go up. Alright, they're gone. Are you gonna walk on that? Okay, good. We got you before you would walk on that dispersal trap, because that could be problematic. Alright, we are killing these things. Let's go up and heal. This is actually working out really well if this is a feeder for all of the end vault enemies. Okay. Which... maybe? Let's go back to here. Okay. We could, like, try to read a scroll of noise and try to attract people to us on the stairs. That is a strategy. So I want to stay close to the stairs if I can. Even with that dispersal trap there. Alright, back up. I'm keeping that ring of willpower on. Okay. Go up. We don't need to face that thing without full hit points. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think this is... I am going to Legion at this point. Oh. And I'm going to back up. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go upstairs. I don't want anyone walking on that dispersal trap. I know Legion's gonna go away. Let's see how we can do here. Frozen. Go up. Let's go down a different staircase. Because that dispersal trap, they're too close to the dispersal trap. And that will ruin everything. That could just kill us. Outright. Okay. Okay. You're fine. You're both fine. I do want to stay close to the stairs if possible. You know, close-ish. Enchant weapon. Yeah, let's do that. Read enchant weapon. Nice. And that should be as high as we can enchant our evening star. Yeah. It cannot be enchanted further. Okay. Cool. Potion of Might. Smash you. Okay. I'm going to run away a little bit. Okay, good. This heavy trident, no problem. Whoops, I didn't mean to wait 100 turns again. All right. We're getting kind of farther away from the end vault, which wasn't my plan. I think we can just run up to you and smash. Close the door for a second. Yeah, these are coming from the end vault. This is okay. I do want to take a peek. All right. All right. All right, run back. Okay. Evocations is level 18. We still have it. We still have the book for it. Our spellcasting stopped. We're doing armor, invocations, and evocations. Bornir's is getting a little better. It's a question of, do we want even more necromancy and earth magic and even spellcasting? I don't know. Let's just stick with armor for now. And invocations. You know what? And turn on maces and flails a little bit. Just to like 18. A little more damage there. But I think one of the most important things we can do is invocations. Like, I would love to get that to 27. Yeah, you know what? Forget maces and flails. I like this. Armor and invocations. And evocations. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can't get into this vault before the episode ends. All right, run back. Nice. Those things can be pretty damaging. Blade Master's fast, but without other threats here, I think we can just smash you. Oh, nice. 320 gold right there. Oh, back up. That gold alone. Oh gosh, no, go up. That gold alone would have been enough to get something at the bazaar. Something good. Oh well. Oh, back up, back up. This was a mistake. Go up. Alright, let's see if we can't just... There we go. Destruct you. I think we're doing a good job of slowly taking these folks out. The stairs being right here is great. Despite, I mean, the dispersal trap adds an element of danger, but generally speaking, as long as we acknowledge how big that threat is... what do you have? A wand of warping. And an interesting ring. Where'd you go? Alright, we killed the one with the wand of warping. I don't think invisibility should help you too much, but let's see. I think it is. Let's go up. Heal. Ring of Intelligence. Okay, go up and heal. What do you have? A Wand of Light. Dead. Nice. The amulet is regen and R poison and R luck, but it's Dex -4. Yeah. We're gonna have some interesting choices after we get all the loot here. I didn't mean to smash you, but here we go. Let's back up. Yeah, especially when you can damnate us. All right. Cool. Looking at this great mace, this +5 chainmail is interesting. There's got to still be folks in here. I mean, there doesn't got to be, but we got to be careful. 2 potions of... Oh, no, 1 potion of invisibility, but we have 2 now. Okay. Here we go. There might still be some folks. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can just run away, actually. Yeah, so far so good. Go up. Yeah, you stepped on the trap. But you got knocked even further away, so that was fine. Our pack is full. Oh, drop those poison darts. Yeah, there we go. So much stuff here. Okay. What do we got? Are there more people? Okay. We've got a Demon Whip of Flaming. Here we go. +3 pair of mountain boots. Steadfast and RC. Steadfast prevents involuntary movement except for blinking, teleportation, and banishment. So, that could be good against things like alligators and stuff. I mean, it's good. They're certainly better than our current boots. So drop our current boots, which are just +0, and let's wear those mountain boots. Unique boots. Unray and Dart boots. We got a couple new spells, including Infestation, which could be interesting. +2 Buckler of Dishonor, which is a really nice buckler, except for the strength -4. But, you know, we're onto tower shields now. And a +5 rapier. Actually, shields is another thing we could continue training. Okay. Auto-explore. Yeah, no, we don't want any rings of fire. We don't want any rings of intelligence. Yeah, ignore it for now. A lot of Zot traps over here. There's a ghost vault with like a hat that we probably don't care about, although we just have a +0 helmet. It's more the fact that everything in here is scary and there's Zot traps everywhere. I'm going to auto-explore again. Magic shop. All right, that's everything here. So, before we end this episode, let's take a look at what we can get. There is we could kill everyone in there. That is, you know, especially with Legion, I think that's a possibility, but I don't know if the warp hat is worth it. Just checking what our loot here. We got this buckler, but, you know, we're onto Tower Shield. I don't think that's the thing to do. If we didn't have other sources of resistances, that would be something. Staff of Arrival is interesting. Yeah, the Great Mace, obviously we're not wielding a Great Mace, we're using a shield. This chainmail, our chainmail is +7, right? Oh, and it's scale mail, which I can't remember. Yeah, hold on. Can we look at the chainmail here? Let's just go to it and take a look. It would actually increase our armor, so that's interesting. It has higher encumbrance. And what? It gives us Strength 3, Intelligence 3, Will, and our N, as opposed to Cold and our Corrosion, which are really good. But we do have boots that give us RC now. And we do have a ring of resist corrosion. Of course, the other thing is this chainmail has higher encumbrance rating, right, than our scale mail, which means theoretically spells would be a little harder to cast. Not that we're casting them a lot. It would also give us more strength and willpower and art and an intelligence. And those would increase our... You know what? Yeah. Let's see. So it's 26% chance now. If we wear this chainmail... I'll drop something. Drop the ring of poison resistance. Wear this. Spell failure chance is actually lower because of the additional strength and intelligence it gives us. So we lose our corrosion, but we do have a ring of... excuse me, a ring of that. So I think we're going to stick with this mail. And I'm going to drop the scale mail that we've been wearing. We can also... That scale mail, actually, if we take a look at it, you'll see it says... enchanting this artifact any further is beyond our skills. As a mountain dwarf, though, we can enchant artifact armor, just not unrandot armor. So this one, I think we can still increase its armor rating, if we decide to do that. Which we might want to save all of our enchant armor scrolls. All right, we never actually finished looking here. But that is good. I think... You know, we have our Lycanar and our poison from other sources. I think from our ring, right? Both from our ring, yeah. And I think that's okay. I'd still rather have Acrobat than Regen. Acrobat came in really handy here, actually. So... And that's it? Alright. So, what did we get? We got a slightly better armor. And we got good boots. We got nice boots. Not as amazing as I would have hoped. We also got a lot of gold. That's fair. We got a lot of gold. We have enough gold, in fact, to buy another manual of evocations if we wanted, if we find another one. Or we could buy Vial of Floods or Lightning Rod. Those are all things that we could get. Cool. All right, we are going to put in a cut. I don't know if we're going to try to clean up some of the stuff that we didn't do in Elf, like if we want to kill Azrael or something like that. I don't think we are yet. I think there's not really enough incentive to do that. I think we'll probably go back to Vaults, but I am glad that we have a little bit of... We have like 4 extra AC. We got a little bit of experience. We still have room for more gloves and helmets. Yeah, there's the warped hat. We could try to get, although hats are... It might not even give us any additional armor. And then gloves, it is too bad that we didn't get to buy that pair of gloves. But we'll... And there weren't any here, which is disappointing, but hopefully we'll find some in Vaults. I enjoyed playing with you today, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.